Hello and welcome. I think this is going to be my ninth vlog about transition. So obviously if you're watching my videos, okay, I do a lot of I talk about a lot of topics. Okay, so far I've like posted a lot of topics already. Uh, but when it comes to the transition, like and videos relating about transitioning and all those type of things, um, I'm marking those like vlog numbers, okay? Vlog and then, a number as in like an episode or whatever. Um, the other ones, that's why I don't put numbers with the other ones. I kind of set those aside because they're different topics, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I wrote some notes down because I know when I talk, I'm just kind of like all over the place. But I think that I pull all my points together, even though I just get off on these like crazy rabbit trails. Oh, by the way, I obviously am not driving in my car. Today I was going to do a video in the car. I was going to do a different video, but this came into my mind last night, so I'm going to do that video later. I want to do this one now. And so anyways, I was just going to film this in my car. The reason I like to do it while I drive is because I have free time. Driving's like therapeutic in a way, or at least for me it is, because I'm just out, I'm driving around, I'm seeing neighborhoods and trees and stuff, and so I'm just able to kind of release my mind, okay, instead of being in like enclosed spaces, like even kind of like being inside a house. I just feel like I'm in a box, okay. So when I'm outside and I'm going around, I feel I think better. I like the sunlight. Okay, I like the natural lighting. I'm really big on, like, I don't wear a lot of makeup. Okay, I like sunlight because it's natural lighting. Um, I appreciate those things. To me, it's kind of like using basic things artistically, maybe, in a way, if that makes sense. I don't know. To me, it kind of does. I actually was going to go to a park and film this. Well, like I said, I didn't leave my house and, I just got busy doing other things today. So I wasn't able to film my video during the day, whatever. So I'm doing it here in the evening at my Casa de las Sofias, okay? So, anyways, today I'm going to talk about transitioning, okay? I guess kind of the way I'm putting up my videos is the ones about transitioning, things of that nature. They're all numbered and they're entitled like Transgender Woman, vlog number, whatever. And then I post other videos because I'm talking about other things. I think there's just a lot of things I want to talk about, okay, and put on here, okay, and so that's kind of the simplicity of those topics. So today, or today when I post this, which will be today, I'm going to talk about transitioning, okay? I'm going to talk about kind of like, I'm going to go further with like what it means, what I believe, okay, it is to be a trans woman. And it's kind of, I guess maybe I just have my own opinions, okay? And I operate by what I've experienced in life and how I perceive things and my own experience and what I feel. I only know myself. I don't know any other trans women, okay? So I can only speak on behalf of myself, all right? So, yeah, that's about it with that. So I don't know if I could actually. That's gonna be a crazy way to start things off, Sophia. Um, Feeling as a woman. Like in my mind, I feel like a trans woman, okay? Um, but because I was born male, which is why I've transitioned and I'm continuing to transition, I feel that I'm a trans woman. And what I mean by that is, like, I understand when other trans women talk about feeling like a woman, okay? But I guess in this brain of mine, when it comes to the philosophical constructs and entertainment of thought, that, and this is only up in my head, my thoughts, okay? That's all this is. I kind of have a, like, even, I don't know what it's like to be feeling like a woman, okay? I don't feel like a man, okay? And I remember having like the feeling of masculinity with testosterone, because like hormones are super powerful things, okay? Uh like they are strong, okay? Um and when I started taking estrogen on a regular basis, okay? So kind of like the round 2 part, after I got my prescription from my doctor. That's what I'm saying. Um, and I started taking it like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month, 6 month, and it wasn't like I wasn't missing any of the doses. It's what I'm talking about. Like I just, it's gonna sound crazy, but it's just like my brain functioned better. Okay, better, a lot better. Like I felt comfortable. And it's kind of weird at first because I was like, even when I was taking hormones prior to my prescription, okay, my first doctor and my first prescription, I didn't take them long enough because I couldn't like constantly afford them every month. Um, and so like I would take them for a month, maybe a second month, and then I would have to stop. And I would go off of it. And I've talked about this in other videos of mine. So I don't really need to talk about it right now. Um, but I'm talking about having the consistency of taking the hormones. Consistency. Okay. Uh, I just, I guess the only way I could say it was like a brain thing, like a brain and a spiritual thing, like a soul thing, where just like my everything just, I felt finally, I guess like myself, or like I just felt like I there wasn't like a wall. It wasn't a divide. It wasn't like this mental problem where it just felt like I couldn't function. Like I could function, and I functioned my whole life up until, prior to transitioning. But it's like I just, it's so hard for me to explain, and I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. Because I'm probably talking to other trans women. I'm probably talking to people who maybe are pre-transition. I'm probably talking to people who are maybe watching my videos because they have a relative or a friend or a brother or sister or whatever who's transitioning, and maybe they're trying to research it. I don't know. I don't even know why I even said all that. I gotta stay on the point here. So, my thinking pattern just got just everything just was smoother. That's probably the best way I could say it. And at first I was a little skeptical of it because I was like, is this just like a placebo effect? Um, and then like the more I experienced it, the longevity of it, the more I realized this is actually like this is for me, this is what just fixed these brain things, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Oh my god. Like I'm not even reading my freaking notes right now. I'm just going all like off the cuff and but that's how I like to make my videos. Um I just felt like everything just was like just straight sense like that's I don't know. And instead of like it was just like that's exactly what it was like figuratively. Well, yeah. Anyways. So, with that being said, I mean, maybe there is this concept of feeling like a woman. This is why I brought this all up. Feeling like a woman. But back to what I was saying about the philosophical concept, it's kind of hard for me to kind of say, well, I feel like a woman. But prior to transitioning, like, I feel like a trans woman. Okay? So does that make me feel like a woman? I don't know, because I've never been a woman, like a genetic woman. So I don't know what feeling like a woman is. You see, damn it, Sophia, there you go. That's exactly the thought. Took you 12 minutes, girl, to freaking put it out. That's exactly what I was trying to just say. That's a good point I just made there. So by taking the hormones and transitioning, it I feel like a trans woman, and so it flows. So yeah, I mean, this goes into a lot of different things. Like, I definitely think it has a brain thing for people who are legitimately transsexual people. That is, it's like a brain thing. It's like like a female brain in a male body. Okay. And what's actually interesting about that is there's a lot of studies about this, and it's been brain studies for like a really for a long time. There's a lot of research about this. And it's important when you're researching stuff to like really get a lot of information. Okay, just because somebody says something or a doctor says something or whoever says something, it that's great, that's good, but like the more information that you like check stuff out with on any topic, okay, any topic, it could be anything, okay, you want to always check your fact. You want to look for facts, and you by doing that, you want to research stuff, and the more things that are congruent, that are from various different sources, that's how you can really build up facts. I mean, of course, I didn't transition because I read a bunch of facts. I mean, that's ridiculous. But you just want to like look at the facts and really just cross-reference things and look at facts and just it's all self-education. Okay, so just because one person says something doesn't mean shit. Okay, you really just want to like research. As part of research, do your own research. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, so I guess it's like the concept of totally just... I don't know what the hell I was gonna say there. Anyways, I saw something else in my notes here. Okay. If the brain is more female, okay, then in my mind that would also mean like your soul, your spirit is female. If there's like gender to spirit, I don't know. Um, I'm going somewhere with all this, okay? Uh, I think there is. Okay, that's just my opinion. That's all. It makes sense to me. All right, but you know, people are gonna think whatever they want to think. So you have a female brain, but genetically you're born. I'm gonna talk about myself. A female brain for Sophia. Sophia born a male. Okay, so that's kind of like the the problem, like the plates grinding. Okay, earthquake reference. A plate here, a plate here. Female brain, genetically chromosome male body, or yeah, male physically born male. So that's the plates grinding. Okay, that's a good analogy, Sophia. Good job. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, hopefully people are still watching this. I don't really do these videos for people to watch, like all the way through, or to watch every single one, or to subscribe. I mean, I always appreciate people subscribing and liking and sharing and commenting, especially if they're nice comments. I've gotten some nice comments recently, which was very good. You know who I'm talking about. If you're watching this, you know that I'm talking about you. And, it's just nice to finally get some positive, nice comments from people. I've gotten a lot of hateful comments since I started my YouTube channel. Not a lot, but here and there, some persons, you know, just typing, you know, I guess it's easier just to just say whatever you want to say behind a keyboard. And I never bring that kind of stuff up because I really don't give a shit. Okay, I'm not, you know, transgender to win people's approval. I don't give a damn, okay? I'm myself, and I'm living my life, and that's just all there is to it. So I don't give a fuck, alright? Anyways. So, back to what I was saying. This is important because I was watching some videos recently. I'll watch people who detransition. This is, the big point of what I'm making this video over. And I'll watch videos, I watched the recent video. I'm not going to say the woman's name, okay? But I came across a video recently of, a woman, a trans woman, who, went all the way with the surgery. The surgery girl, okay, that surgery. And she was talking about how it's not that she regrets her surgery, okay, the surgery, okay, it's just, after she got it, her, psyche, or just her impression of herself had changed. And, I mean, God bless all you trans women out there who go all the way because you feel that you need to get the surgery, okay? And I'm talking about one surgery. All the other surgeries, they're minor surgeries. Well, the facial surgery, I mean, that's kind of like a big one. But pretty much all the other ones, you know, boob implants, orchiectomies, vocal cord, there's a procedure where you get your vocal cords, shortened or trimmed or whatever. I think that one's kind of an intense one. But to me, I think all those surgeries are just just an operation, a procedure. The surgery, okay, the surgery is what we're talking about. And so she was talking about, like, it was just really interesting to me because uh she even like was talking about like how uh she doesn't feel less of a woman, but it just changed changed her somehow. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Uh I have come across that with other trans women that I've read and researched and watched videos of. I mean, there's so many videos about trans women who do their own videos and everything. It just the search just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Okay, um, but I've heard this kind of thing before. Like it's come up before, and it could be. So what I'm saying is it's kind of like a big thing to me because like some of these trans women, some trans women who get the operation, they don't necessarily regret it, but they just feel different. Like before, they felt super feminine, super comfortable with themselves, even though they didn't have that operation. But then after they got it, it changed their perspective of themselves. I mean, they're still happy being trans women. They're still, whatever, and they're living all right and good lives and everything. But it's just that the surgery, like their transition was separated, I guess. There's a lot of there's other trans women who actually they go through with the surgery, and it's not until they actually get the surgery that whatever clicks or whatever that is that takes place and for themselves. Okay, because there's a lot of women who get the surgery and they're happy and they're great and they live the rest of their lives no problem. Everything's super cool. But just as much as that's the case, there's women who get the surgery who it flips. Like they go all the way, they get the surgery, the one that like in the trans women community, it's the surgery, okay? And it's just like that. Like the detransition, which is like super like I can't even wrap my head around that. Like that's just so I don't know. I don't know what that is. What is that? That's so crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. That's okay if you want to detransition. I mean, it's okay that if you live your life as a trans woman and then there comes a point in time in your life journey as an individual that you just decide to or you want to retransition. That's okay, baby. That's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I believe we're all on. We're the way I operate. Okay, is and the way I perceive, the way I operate to my perception of what's around me is we're all individuals and we're all like just going in our own life journey and whatever happens. So it doesn't make you less of a person, greater of a person, a horrible person, anything like that. It actually makes you a really real person. Um I'm not saying that only people who detransition are real people. No. I mean, there's women who transition who are real people as well. It's just part of the whole life that you have. Okay, that's why I like transitioning is so serious. Okay, it just shouldn't be. The only thing that I can really stress about transitioning is it's such a big, 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 big uh thing for you for your life. Like you just you got to know that or you got to truly believe, especially at the time, that like this is what you believe you should do. Well, Sophia, you just said there's some women who go all the way, they get the surgery and then they detransition, girl. What are you talking about? I can't explain that. Okay, I don't know. Okay, golly, this video is kind of going to hell now because I don't. You see, when I'm in my car, I'm driving around. It's just like I'm out, I'm driving, I'm free. like it flows better. I don't know if it's really flowing inside. Not that my house has negative energy or anything. It doesn't. It's a nice home. It's a beautiful home. I love my home. I just love my place. Um, but it's just like when I'm driving. Like when you're driving, you're just like, or at least for me, I'm just able to like just really just open up and just like, you know what I mean? Just rolling, girl, rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, enough about that. Uh, spiritual body, physical body. Um, that were not that great of notes. I barely even followed them. Spiritual body. I think that there's like a spiritual body. Okay, I don't know. I think, and that's all there is to that. All right. So, yeah, back to the whole people. And what's crazy about this? Okay, I've never really come across somebody who's transsexual who stays living transsexual. Okay, uh, that regrets any other operation. But I've come up on trans women who still live as trans women, not trans women who detransition. I'm talking about trans women. Um, that all like I've never heard like a trans woman be like, "Oh, I wish I didn't get my facial surgery." My girl, you look fine as hell. What the hell are you talking about, boy? Right? Or I should have got, my implants or my breast augmentation. I've never heard of that. And I know this stuff. I know this stuff. I know I like there my this is why I'm doing videos also is because I want to just put my information out. Okay? Just put it all out. It's all out there. Baby, it's freaking out there. Okay? I found it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I've never heard of like a trans woman regretting anything that they do, surgery or operation or whatever with their body, even an orchiectomy. Like every trans woman, once they get rid of that body part, and there's no suppressing of the opposite hormone because that body part's gone. We're keeping this just very plain, okay? I've never heard them be like, "Oh, I wish I didn't do that." Uh, but I have heard of some trans women who like getting V surgery just like jacks it up for them. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Um, but there's also a lot of a lot of trans women who get V surgery, okay, and they're girl. I have this one friend of mine. I can say her age because she doesn't even know I'm on YouTube, and I haven't talked to her in like 5 years or 4 years or whatever. But I'm still not going to say her name or how I know her. But she, like, at the time, she was in her 50s. And she had gotten her sexual reassignment surgery. Like, honey, the girl had to go, like, she went to, like, Taiwan or something. Like, she was telling me, it was like, oh my, because it was so hard to get it in the United States. And, like, bravo to girl. If you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. I have no idea how you would find my videos, but you remember me. My name's Sophia now. I used to have a different name. Okay, I'm not gonna say my old name, but girl, if you're watching this, you know you know who I am, and yeah, I guess I'm making videos now, and I I haven't seen you in like maybe 4 years, girl. So this is like the consistent, transition thing. We talked a lot when we were at work and whatever. And you were always super cool. You're super nice with me. Um, you're just cool. And I'm sorry I'm talking about your personal business right now. But I didn't give your name out. So, anyways, uh, I don't exactly remember when she told me she actually got the surgery, but it was like a number of years prior to me meeting her. Okay, and yeah, like she had no regrets over it at all. So there is a trans woman that I know that went all the way, got the surgery. She's a friend of mine. She never regretted it, never. And she had that surgery probably at least I think like 20 something years before I actually met her. Um, I mean that woman, she actually has a really long, like she just has like a crazy life history of just places she's lived. She was married to her husband. Just like, oh my god, girl, what a what a run, and you're still going, girl. You're still going. You're still young as hell, girl. Anyways, so I'm not saying that trans women shouldn't get the surgery. I'm not saying that. I mean, the majority of trans women that I know, these surgery they don't get. Um, that one particular woman that I was talking about, she got it, and she was happy with it. I've never really known anybody who detransitioned. Okay, I have another friend of mine who's